Hello, welcome to Teach Savvy 101 with Sir G. Again, this is Sir G, and I hope you've learned from what I have shared in the past two YouTube videos that I have created. So today, we'll learn how to create interactive synchronous sessions. This time around, we'll not use OBS, but this time around we use a different online tool using Pear Deck. So just before we go there, before we learn what is Pear Deck, so let me reiterate this one again. I know you've heard this one before. So synchronous sessions. So what are synchronous sessions? These are specified times when students and instructors meet online. So usually it's supported by different software that will allow the teacher and the students to hold virtual meetings. This is with either audio or visuals and or with visuals. Now, Pear Deck is an interactive presentation. Okay, it's a tool where you can use to incorporate in your slides, so that will make your students engage actively. It could be individual or it could create social learning. So if you want to add this one, so if you want to know more about Pear Deck, it's okay. The site is peardeck.com, and if you wanted to add to your Google Slides, just add slash Google Slides. Now, uh, for Pear Deck, it has a limit. Okay, you can have 90 days of unlimited access to all Pear Deck's premium services or premium features. But after ending the premium trial or premium trial period, you can still use the free features. Okay, and then if you want to upgrade, you can have it upgraded. The price is around $150 for 1 year. But if it's ano lang, if you have money, why not? But if you still want it, okay, if you're on a tight budget, you can still use Pear Deck minus the premium. What's the difference between premium and free? Very minimal lang naman. Okay, so what does Pear Deck offer? So it adds short formative assessments. You can create interactive slides, and it can also add audio to your slides. As apart from what you can do with your presentations, pwede ka rin mag-add ng audio. So how do you add Pear Deck in your Google Slides? So here is uh, I have here my Google Slides already, and then I click on add-ons. So you would see add-ons right here, and then from there, if you don't have your Pear Deck yet, so punta lang kayo dun sa get add-ons and then look for Pear Deck, and then if you have now Pear Deck, so Pear Deck for Google Slides add-on, and then open Pear Deck add-on. So I'll show you how it is done. Correct. How it is done using your PowerPoint, your Google Slide rather. Okay, I'm sorry. This one. Okay, I'll put this one out. Close natin yan. Okay. So here is my um, Google Drive, and I opened it in my Google Slides. So to add, again, so you have your add-ons. Click on add-ons, and then you have your Pear Deck Slides add-on, and then open Pear Deck add-on. So after doing that, Pear Deck would come right here, dito sa right. And then, yeah, that's where you can add slides to it. So here I have sample slides insertions that you can cut add to your lesson. So here we have, okay, what is a cell? Okay, so here there are different samples of what you can do. So you can have a text question, a multiple choice question, a number question, and so on and so forth. So this one is a sample. So what is a cell? What your students will do here is that they will uh, type in their answer. This one is a multiple choice question. Here, ang ginawa ko, their option will just be true or false. And then, dito naman, number. Okay, let's create one. So let's say this one, I'd like to add a text question. So from text question, this prompt will pop in. So you just update slide there. So that just have to wait, and it will add an interactive question. So here, oh sorry, kailangan pala maglagay tayo ng isang slide. So let's insert a new slide there. So here, just depende kung ano gusto nyong ilagay. Okay. So let's say, yeah, a text question. So again, text question. Okay. So you would see may parang pair dun sa ilalim na nung slide. So that means that slide is an interactive slide. Apart from the slides that you have here, that one will be there. So do not delete that. That will tell you that slide is interactive. So let's say, ano pwede natin itanong? Let's say lesson is cell theory. Or what are the different types of cells? The different types of cells. There. So that's it. Just type in your question. Change na lang natin yan later. Okay. So that one would be a text type question. So if you want a true or false, ganun din. So the Pear Deck tool will tell you what were the options and so on and so forth. Okay. So how will it look like pag nasa presentation? Okay, let's say you already have your completed lesson. So what you'll do is click Start Lesson. Okay. When you click Start Lesson, you have two options. It could be student-paced or instructor-paced. If it's student-paced, this one is for asynchronous learning. So yung PowerPoint mo, yung lesson mo, asynchronous siya. So pwede nang gawin on their own. But since we're talking about synchronous, we will use instructor-paced. That means real-time, all of your students will be there answering or learning at the same time. So let's click instructor-paced. So in instructor-paced, lalabas yung screen na to, yung prompt na to. Okay, so presentation will launch. And then, just wait for it. Bagal na siguro yung aking internet connection. Okay, it's still loading. Okay, yan. Okay, so here, it will give you the code. Okay, code and then a prompt. So your students will have to click on their browser, type in joinpd.com. So I have here a second account. Ito na yung student account ko. Okay, I'll just click this one right here. Let's just make it smaller. There. Okay, ito yung second account. Ito yung student account na ginawa ko a while ago. So enter the code. So GRZSO. So student will type in GRZSO. Okay, so once they have typed it in, so let's make it this one smaller. So teacher naman yan. Ito na yung sa student. Lakihan natin. Yan. So student will just wait for the teachers, and the teachers will have to wait for the students to okay, so first, yung student will be prompt with a question. So how are you feeling today? Of course, tanungin muna natin sila kung kamusta na sila. So it will be happy na or not. So let's click on happy. Happy na muna si student. Okay. So once everyone is there, okay, you can now start the class. Okay. Teacher start the class. So if you notice, dalawa na yung screen ko. So the one below, that would be for my teacher screen, and then the one on above my webcam, that's the student's screen. So the teacher, what he or she will do is just like presentation. Ayan, with a presentation here. So she would just, or he would just click on the usual slide down. Okay, and then the question slide that you have created lalabas sa'yo, and for the students, ibang magiging tsura. So may lalabas na what is a cell, and then they have a parang prompt on the side of it kung saan nila lalagay yung answer nila. So cell, they can type their answer. Cell is the building block of living things. Okay? Cell is the building block of living things. Okay? So, and then another response. So, the student has already responded. So, teacher would know how many responded. Okay, he or she can show the responses. Yeah, pwede niyo pakita yan. Okay. Okay. Malalaman niya kung saan mga responses ng mga students. Okay. So, from there, the teacher can now discuss. Okay. And then everything will be, parang dito na yung interaction na mangyayari. So, teacher said, oh, some of you answered, cell is the building block of living things, and so on and so forth. Now, in the premium account, this is the thing about the premium account. For premium account, the name of the student who responded will show here sa teacher. Makikita niya kung sino yung sumagot. Here, I did not use that feature, so hindi mo makikita kung sino pa. Pero, if it's a premium account, I get 90 days naman yung bibigay sa atin trial for the premium account. So you would see the name of the student. So from there, you would know, you can assess, oh, this student knows, okay, what I am talking about. Okay? Sige, bigay pa tayo ng sample. Okay, you can also lock the screen. Okay, pwede mo i-lock yung screen. So that means teacher has locked the responses for this slide. So the student cannot answer anymore. Okay, so parang na-lock mo na yung screen niya. Now, while doing that, you can also create a new prompt. Ibig sabihin, you can create a new question and automatically lalabas agad siya doon sa student's screen. So for example, you would like to add this yung sa beginning of the class. Lagay mo agad yan. Automatic lalabas agad yan sa kanila. So parang whatever you do on your slide will happen to them. Makikita agad nila. Okay? So there. So let's just continue. Next would be this one. So as what I have created a while ago, what are the different types of cells? The students will answer here, and so on and so forth. Okay, another one. Ito naman. So this one is a true or false question. So on this side, the student will just click on true or false. So let's say brain is a student. So nilagay niya ay false. Okay, clinic niya false. And then, the teacher would know, show responses, makikita niya kung ilan yung nagsalita ng false. And then, same thing, you would know the names of the student. Meron din siyang, you can have an overlaid layout or a grid layout. Grid layout will tell you who answered yung question. Okay? Individual names ng mga makikita mo dyan. Okay? Kung premium account, nakalagay ang pangalan nila sa ilalim. So, again, you have an idea who is responding. Ay makikita mo rin kung sinong ayaw mag-participate sa kanila. Then you can tell them while you're discussing. Okay? And then yung last example would be this one. How many cells are there in an average human body? So here, number naman ang tinatype nila. Okay, let's say the student typed this number, this much number. Okay, and then the teacher would now see the number. Ayan, ito na magiging itsura naman niya if it's an overlaid or if it's a grid layout, yan, individual students ang sagot. So you would have an idea how the students respond to your lesson. And then when you end your lesson na, just click on end. Yan, ito yung pala, ito yung nandito sa 3 dots. Dito nyo makikita yung dashboard. Dashboard function would tell you ano yung makikita mo. Sige, tingnan natin yan. Since may premium account naman tayo, tingnan natin yung dashboard window. Okay. So this is your dashboard window. Okay, I'll click on this. Ayusin lang natin with the capture 4. Para lang makita nyo yung dashboard. Anong itsura ng dashboard session sa Where is it? Okay, I think this is the. Okay, wait. Okay, wait. There we go. Okay, here. Teacher would see this. Okay, ito yung kanyang dashboard presentation. So, makikita niya dito. Okay, let's say here. Makikita niya kung sino yung sumagot. That is the student account, yung student. Okay. So, yan, makikita niya yan. Responses dun sa true or false. I don't know if, no, wala pala nag-respond dyan. Dito sa true or false. Someone responded false. Papakita niya kung sino yung mga pangalan. Let's say grid layout, same thing. Yan, lalabas. Tapos, you can put a star. Okay? You can add star. You can comment agad. Right away, you can give a comment. I mean, students love comment. Oh, correct. Lagyan mo dyan. Okay? Send feedback. Now, from the student side, you see, let's say, let's click on this one. So, from the student side naman, student would see, you have a feedback on. The student would click on that and then would know ano yung feedback sa kanya. Okay? That's how it will look like. So that's for, this one is for, to screen na to is for the premium account. So once nawala na yung premium account, you won't have this one. But then again, it's a good way to engage your students. With or without the premium account, you can still engage your students. You just ask them na lang later who answered. I don't know how you would work on it. But that's it. That's how it will work. Okay? So let's go back to the presentation ng teacher. So after that one, okay? So as anything you do in your slide, yun na mangyayari din sa kanila. Okay? And then, let's say you're done. You can just click on end. And then, you try to give a name for the session. And then end session without typing on my guess. Yan lang ginawa ko. But you can do that one as well. And once you have ended, your students will now tell you how did it go. Is it they are happy about the lesson or not? So let's say they're happy about the lesson. Okay? And there. So once that, tapos na yung lesson. And then you can now proceed to whatever you want to, what you want to do next. Okay? Create new more, and then so and so forth. Okay. So that's how your Pear Deck would work. Again, what you can do, you can create Pear Deck, blank Pear Deck. There are template Pear Decks. Tapos meron ding, even while you're in class, you can insert new Pear Deck slides agad-agad without having any problems at all. Okay? Sige, let's just click this one. Close na natin to. Okay. And that's it. So, with Pear Deck, you can make creative, interactive, and engaging lessons for your students. So, it's up to you how to create that one. So, lagyan nyo ng pictures, and so on and so forth. At least just like picking a PowerPoint lang din. But this time around, they have the different prompt. Teacher and student slides would look different from each other. Okay? And I hope you've learned something today. And next time, again, we'll have another set of tools that you can use for either synchronous or asynchronous sessions. Okay, again, this is Teach Savvy 101 with Sir G. Thank you, and happy streaming, teachers. Goodbye.